All right, so I'm playing with my rear end today. I need to get it out of the way. It's taking up space. I need this table. I probably should have left that in the box because I don't have time to mess with that right now really, but oh, by the way, I got a TIG welder. So basically I'm cleaning this out. I took the plate off of it that I put on it, the plates that I had on the ends and everything. I'm cleaning all that out. First I blew it out, then I really looked it over for any kind of rust. I found just a little bit right up at the top. Before I sent this off to have it blasted, I sprayed the whole inside with WD-40. So I only found one little spot up here that had rust, which I assume all the moisture must have landed right there. All right, I got that all coated up inside, and the lube locker, that's what that looks like. It says it only goes on one way, and it looks to me like that's the way it goes on. I'm pretty sure they said this goes out to the left-hand side, but my understanding is you can't put it on wrong, so there's that. We got our third member we're getting ready to put on there. See if I can do this without turning the phone off. All right, this is what I'm doing. Put a piece of paper down in there to cover everything so nothing falls in there. And where the aluminum tried to slide down, there's little bits of aluminum on the edge of the threads. So I'm gonna knock it back against, like right here, it needs to go out. So I'm gonna put a nut on there. These are not the nuts that I'm going to use. The other ones have locking nylocks on them. Then take a rubber mallet, hit it out a little bit, see if that doesn't help me. Looks like this one here needs to go out a little bit. Woo! Man, it's heavy. That's an aluminum one. So these have these little crush washers that go on here. And then the nylock washers. You gotta tell me those aren't gonna. Oh boy. That's awesome. Awesome stuff. We'll have a bevel. You want to make sure, like every other washer, that the sharper edge goes down. So it looks as though I'm going to have to lift that back up to be able to get the heads of these started on there because they are not going to go on like that. If you can see that. Yeah. So basically, I'll have to lift this back up a little bit and try to get these two started. The rest of them are fine. So, boo. Because it's heavy. That's the only reason, boo, but it's heavy. Golly. Almost need something like a cherry picker. I can kind of pick that up. That'd be nice. I'll have to do it like that. Because that's not going to be fun. Sorry, I'm right your way. Oh, God. Not that strong. Oh, my goodness. Woo! All right, those are clearing. Good. Man. All right, gasket on. These can all get set up. I have to figure out what the torque is on these. I think it's 35 foot-pounds, but I'll double check that before I go locking this down. Alright, I'm going to prep this. I've already cleaned it. So what I'm doing is I'm using a little bit of this assembly lube to put just on the splines here. That's what it recommended. So that's what I'm doing. It slides in easier. That. So one thing I'm doing that it doesn't say to do, but I'm doing it because this is going to sit. That's why I went ahead and put gear oil all through the axle housings and everything else. I guess I could fill it up and then slosh it all around and all that kind of stuff, but I just decided to go ahead and do it that way. And then I'll put the gear oil in it, and it's got a little filter on the top, or it's got a vent tube on the top. So I don't really want to dump it upside down and have it running out that vent tube. So I went ahead and used a rag. I don't know if I showed it earlier, but I'm going to use the same rag here that's already covered in oil to oil this up a little bit. Need a little bit because it's already got a bunch on it. Hopefully this will keep this shaft from rusting if it has to sit for very long. I like to be taking this all back, or these shafts back out when I get my brakes to fit everything up and all that kind of stuff. And it may need different holders, backing plates, whatever they're called. Well, this one's in all the way up, and so I'm going to put this one in now. Put too much force on that seal, kind of hold it up like you do a camshaft. There. That one's in, that one's in. Backing plate goes on, sandwiches. So, yep. See those turning? That's a good thing. And so, let's see. With that, slide down. I'll bring you back after I get this topped off. It's going to take a minute. You don't want to watch me sit and put oil in this thing. So, all right, there it is. I got to find these. I don't know what to do with them. Somewhere around here. But yeah, I'll put those on. But it's done, full, and fluid film on these, that way they don't sit and rust. A little messy. There we go. Much better. So yeah, and now I got to figure out how I'm going to put this thing in the other garage. I'm going to have to get some help. Probably use those car dollies and set that down on there and roll them over or something. I'll have to figure something out, and then cover it in bubble wrap or something, and to keep it from getting bumped and all the stuff. So all right guys, that's it for today. Hopefully I'll get back on that pretty quick. Been messing with this arm here. It doesn't look quite parallel to me, So I'm gonna probably do a little bit more working until I can get it exactly the way I want it. So I don't know if theirs turned out just right, but this one here just seems like it's kicked out a little bit, and this plate bears witness to that as well. It needs to be turned just a little bit, so I'm gonna have to do something. All right, see ya. All right, I took it off that table. I didn't like the weight ratio. And we'll come back out here tomorrow and have that thing laying in the floor with the snout busted off of it or something like that, or all scratched up. So I'll put it there, and from here it'll go to the garage and cover it up and probably sit just like that for the next however long till I get ready for it. All right, see you guys.